everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Mariana and today we're going to be talking about Dessertathon. Dessertathon is finally happening. I'm so freaking excited. Oh, there's a lot to cover, so let's just get into it. So if you don't know, Dessertathon is a readathon based on desserts and sweets, and it is just a way to make the month of June a little bit more sugary, a little bit more sweet, and it's the best way to start the beginning of summer, and I'm so excited. It is happening the entirety of June, so from June 1st to June 30th, the entire month. So there are 6 teams and 6 hosts in total, and I am one of them. I can't believe I get to say that. Now, since I'm one of the hosts, I'm going to be introducing my team first, and we're called Spicy Shortcakes. Now, each team has a genre, and my team's genre is spicy and steamy books. I'm so freaking excited because that's all I want to read right now. Now let's introduce the 5 other teams, and the first one is Red Velvet Royals, which is hosted by Ashley, and that team's genre is retellings and myths. Next team is Cozy Cookies, hosted by Jane, and that team's genres are romances, contemporaries, or cozy mysteries. Moving on, we have Pastry Pirates, hosted by Megan, and that team's genre is adventurous books. Next up, we have Dessert Gins, hosted by Esme, and here we have dark books, dark fantasy, horror, and mystery. And the last theme is Celestial Cupcakes, hosted by Eric, and that theme genre is sci-fi and dystopian. So how the readathon works is you choose the team you want to be in, 1 out of 6. You have plenty of options. Now each theme is genre specific, so if you read a book within that genre, you get extra points. Side note, you don't have to read within that genre, but you do get extra points if you do. Now the goal of this readathon is to try and get your team as many points as you can, but it is also to complete ingredient prompts, and if you complete enough ingredient prompts, you can complete the entire recipe. Every ingredient is worth 5 points, and once you finish the prompt with this ingredient, you don't have to read it for the next recipe. So if you finished a flour prompt, you don't have to finish it again when you tackle the next recipe. Once you've read enough books for the ingredient prompts, you can finally make a recipe. Now each team has a separate recipe, but you can read outside of your team's recipe. However, if you read for your team's recipe, it will get you more points. So if you complete other team's recipe, you get 50 points, but if you complete your team's recipe, you get 80. So I think all of the hosts agree that if you decide to be a part of one specific team, we would just encourage you to try to finish our team's recipe. But obviously you don't have to, it's just get us those points so we can win. Now for this readathon, double ups are not allowed. You can't count one book for multiple ingredients. You can only count it for one. But once you finish that book within this ingredient, you can use that same ingredient for other recipes, if that makes sense. So you don't have to finish the salt prompt again because you've already finished it once. You can just count it towards the other recipe. Now let's go over the point system. When you finish a book with your team's genre, you get 2 points. When you finish an ingredient prompt, you get 5 points. Once you complete an entire recipe, you get 50 points. But if you complete your team's recipe, you get 80. Let's go through each team and their recipes. Red Velvet Royals are making a red velvet cake. Spicy Shortcakes were making a strawberry shortcake. Cozy Cookies are making chocolate chip cookies. Pastry Pirates are making apple turnover. Dessert Gins are making baklava. And Celestial Cupcakes are making a chocolate cupcake. Each team's recipe has a different ingredient, but let's just go over all of the ingredients. First up is apples. Book set in summer or autumn. For chocolate chips, we have Guilty Pleasure. If your team has cocoa powder ingredient, you have to read a non-fiction, a classic, or a serious toned book. For nuts, you have the option to choose between friend, pet, or something else. Puff pastry is hyped book. Philo, though, is novella or short story. For red food coloring, you have to read a book with a red cover. For strawberries, you have to read a book published within last 12 months. Last year. Vinegar, continue or finish a series. Whipped cream, read a book outside of your usual genre. Butter, keep sliding off your TBR. Buttermilk, a book that's low on your TBR. Brown sugar, low or no expectations for book. Cinnamon, spices up your TBR. Eggs, part of a series. For flour, you have to read your favorite genre. For milk, white cover or not original cover. For the salt ingredient, you have to read a tearjerker. Sugar is a feel-good book. And finally, vanilla, a book you keep saying you'll read but haven't gotten to yet. And that is it. Those are all the ingredients. I will put the link down below in the description so you can check out the ingredients, you can check out team recipes, you can decide on your own team, and I will also put a link in the description for the Discord channel so that you can join us for the readathon. I'm so excited. Before I wrap this up, I would also just like to say a quick thank you to all the co-hosts. I'm so freaking excited. Thank you guys so much for inviting me and letting me be a part of this. It is an honor, it is a blessing, and I can't wait. I'm gonna have so much fun. And I really can't wait. This is gonna be fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and go check out all the other hosts. Their links are down below. Okay, bye!